Today on the Rust Farm, another ramp truck video. It drove great going home. Everything was good, other than a few unforeseen problems. Well, not so much unforeseen. The seat was kind of falling through the floor before we got home, but there's not much of a floor left in this thing, and it's been patched, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah, we're lucky we just didn't hit the pavement on the way home.
Yeah. And I realized it rained last night, and look at how wet this carpet is. It's soaked.
Oh.
It all comes in from the cowl must be rusted. That's why the floors are so bad. The water just comes in every time it rains. Because look at how this gap was perfectly even when we left Iowa. It was like this. That's how much the front cab mount sagged on the way home. So
Yikes.
So this cab is pretty much junk. It's fixable-ish. But
it's a little new for our liking anyways.
Yeah, we're not a big fan of them.
We like the older.
So the day after we got home, this was at a farm auction. So we picked this up, and it's got a few rust spots, but just rocker panels. The floors are good, the mounts are good, and it's a swept line, so it's way better. Literally, these are built out of twice the thickness of steel as those things. Those are very, very cheaply made, those trucks. So that's why I like these so much. Obviously.
Yeah, there's just a couple in the yard.
There's just a couple. So we're stripping this one down, getting ready to pull apart. All we have left is the body bolts. Everything under the hood should be done. I'm sure we missed something. We always do. And we find that when the gin pulls start lifting on it. So usually one or two wires that gets missed. Oh, speaking of that, the oil pressure gauge I missed. Got to unhook that. And then we're going to set it up and get ready to lift here. So we're using my handy gin pull truck. It's swapped one or two bodies.
It gets
or 10.
put to work quite a bit.
I don't even know how many it's done now. So it's pulled the cab off that one 3 times on it, just with that one. Or maybe it's 4. but yeah, we're gonna get ready to lift and bring you back for that. Well, we got to move this thing, so see how it fires up. Hasn't ran since the revival when we got it home. The starter's still bad. Is the electric fuel pump not running? No, it's not.
There it is.
There we go. Oh, I hate how that thing just beeps. It's so annoying. Why don't you run, truck? Hasn't run long enough for the rings to come back, so it's probably needs a sniff of ether to get going. I don't think it would start without it last time. That just helps them get fired up. You ready?
Yep.
She's straight piped. You gotta spray it again.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Patty, come here.
Probably good, eh? I really like this truck.
To say, I think the original fuel pump is working.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
It's shooting
spitting
junk fuel out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're so observant.
I know, right?
Yeah, it started working when we were driving it around.
Mm.
I did put some fresh gas in the tank, but the tank's not very good. Well, it's all right. It obviously moves fuel, so
Yeah.
it'll be fine. Where's the air cleaner? But yeah, that's moved. Ready to be scavenged. I know people are gonna be mad. Why would you tear apart a good truck? Well, it's kind of what I do.
And we're not going to get rid of the rest of this. Like we'll put another cab on this one eventually.
Yeah, I have the green 69 cab beside that other crew cab. I'll just set on here.
Yeah.
Make it a regular cab. And then I plan to move the welder from there to here behind the cab. So then we have an actual more deck space and stuff. Because this is way too handy. This will be perfect. We'll just take it to the farm and we can just live its life there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what a score this was. It's just full of tools.
Oh, wow.
There was all this scrap metal was on the deck. And the welder is...
The door works better and is in better shape than any of them on the ramp truck.
Look at how heavy that's built. Yeah. It's serious, that one. But yeah, let's see how this welder will fire up just quickly, just to, just cuz. Gotta turn the gas on. This thing's a 1958 or something like that, from what I've seen. And I'll put a battery in it someday, but this runs so good. Yeah, these are very sought after welders, these things. They're an old giant copper winding. It's the reason it weighs 1,850 pounds. Yeah,
I'm surprised it didn't go higher at the auction just for the welder.
Yeah, well, that's why I had to bid it up so much, was just because of this. Oh. I guarantee nobody was after the truck. They wanted that welder. Yeah. Because everybody wants these now, and people are restoring them. Like my brother's friend there spent like 25 grand on restoring one, put a diesel.
Oh, wow.
Converted it to a diesel motor and ran this old system and redid all the sheet metal. It's beautiful, but so there's a lot of people that want that because this is the smoothest thing you'll ever weld with. Oh. Because it's so well built. All the newer ones are garbage.
Well, it'll probably start at -30 too.
Yeah, it will. I've seen so many welders at work that have a Tiger torch under their brand new welder, and they got a Tiger torch in there and taking hours to get them things to run.
Oh no.
And this one, I guarantee, it would just, you could probably hand crank it when it's cold. but yeah, no, let's move back to this. Well, all the bolts came out for the body mounts perfectly, actually. It's surprising. The floor's so rotten, but the bolts just zipped out with the impact. But we just got one last thing to do that I almost forgot about. Michelle reminded me. The sleeper gasket thing. So we put a block off plate in here. Kevin did that. He used so many self-tappers that it looks like Pole Barn Garage was there helping us. Oh, Jesus. Just shooting self-tappers at myself. We'll pick all them up. Those are usable. Freddy.
Goofball.
He's a special dog.
He is special. He could definitely not survive in the wild.
Not a chance. I forgot about the back seat.
Back seat's actually in way better shape than the front seat.
Yeah, and the front's actually not bad.
No.
We'll probably use that in the other cab, I'm thinking. Both of them. Mm-hmm. Because we could just get this back part reupholstered.
Yeah, well, the Gorilla Tape's all right, too.
Yeah. That's from when they did the revival on this one, or when they picked it up, it was really cold. And Kevin tried opening that door it was sticky before, and he put his elbow right through the seat. It was that cold.
Jeez.
'Cause it was perfect, but he ruined it. Okay, I think I'm just going to get the Sawzall and just around this. Oh, I got to undo the...
Oh, the gas gauge.
The gas gauge wire, we're going to cut that. And CB. forgot about that too. Oh, they actually legit ran that. Yeah, we're just gonna cut that.
We're not gonna use it.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, a couple things. And
see, even Patty likes the ramp truck.
Is he chilling on the ramp?
Yeah. Hey, Patty.
You like it up there? You like it up there? Yeah. In your face level for pets. Yes, yes. You're a good boy. Okay. Now. So much rust and everything. God.
Separated now, though.
Yeah, I got it in my mouth. Forgot we got to cut the sleeper off too.
The what?
We're going to cut the sleeper off too.
Yep.
We'll do that when the cab's off before we put the new one on. So that'll be fun. Wonder if the front bumper is going to cause us issues. From here, it looks like it.
Why?
Because the valance goes under it.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pull that. We got to pull it off anyways. So I guess we'll do that before we try and lift it. One more thing. You already undid them bolts too, right?
One.
One side.
No, just one.
Oh, to get the, oh. But yeah, they'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll grab tools and do that quick. And then we'll lift it.
Seems to be coming. It's a little lopsided.
I should let it go and move it over a little bit more that way. Need a third person so you can run the
right?
tow truck. The wire somewhere here. Wow, I judged that pretty good, eh? It's like dead level. Looks like we got our negative, we got to cut.
Oh, just the ground.
Just the body ground. Other than that, we got her.
Yeah. Lift it up a little bit more.
Yeah, not much more and it'll clear the engine. I still got a bunch I can go. So.
Kind of looks like the top half of a hippo head when it's sticking out of the water. That looks so funny now.
Oh yeah, it looks so weird. Well, that was good progress in a couple hours. Now let's see where our leak was. It's too low to crawl underneath to look at anything. Oh, it was the transmission. Maybe the fitting. Or the pan. Probably need to snug the pan bolts up. Should do that before we set the new cab on.
Look, a walnut.
What a shocker. There's walnuts all over in this truck. Yeah, at least the frame's pretty nice. It's actually really good. Yeah. Now would be the time to fix that exhaust leak too, but I don't have the parts. Now would be the time to do a lot of things, but we're not going to do it. Other than cut this off.
Yeah, we should take those seats out. And...
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Do you want me to push in?
Oh, there was one little hole in that seat.
Oh yeah, not bad though.
No. Nothing a little Gorilla Tape won't fix right up.
No.
And one hole in the bottom too. Pretty good overall. Now, that's what you want for your summer driver, black vinyl. Can you imagine how hot it would have got inside of this thing too?
Oh, that would have been gross. Yeah.
Who would have come up with that for a sleeper?
Yeah, like...
I'm not sure. But they did it. It's going to be a chore to get this thing. I did bring my plug-in grinder and an extension cord so we can run the welder and use that. So I'm not sure if the Sawzall is going to do this job.
I was going to say, no faith.
Well, yeah, you're right. I do have like a whole bunch of packs of those blades in that truck. So.
Yeah, I guess it's a little thicker than the cab of the Jeep.
Yeah, but it's not as thick as them cross members out of that motorhome we cut.
That's true.
So we'll see. We'll give it a whirl.
Well,
it'll probably do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we grab the Sawzall and let's do that. I don't know if we showed this very good on the last video. But when we pulled it out to wash it, it was running on this. I don't know how, but we got it wet when we washed it and then it wouldn't start. That's what we found. It's the worst one I've ever seen. But, well, here goes nothing. Did you bring a measuring tape? Oh, I'm cutting through the cross member. That's why it's so tough.
Oh.
I'm cutting through all that too. I got to get just below that.
Yeah, cut just under it. Yes, I did bring a measuring tape.
Okay, well, you better measure it and chalk some lines here to follow.
Sounds good.
Oh, that wasn't very straight at all.
No.
Don't show that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. Well.
She's smoking.
Kind of smoked that part of the blade. So we'll just...
Oh.
Can you try?
Should we almost put a jack in there and try and block it up and lift it?
It's probably a pretty good idea, actually.
All right. Let's do that. Okay. Then we'll keep cutting. So.
Shell's idea to put a jack up in there. Barely work. Square tubing in that corner or something. And you can't tell if there's all that. The padded rooms, padding. Oh, okay.
Just cut along the weld there?
No, I gotta go below it.
Oh.
Because it's two pieces like that.
Oh.
So I gotta cut just below it. Plus then it'll be flush with this.
Yeah.
I want it flush. So yeah. One perfectly good door. Probably a different size than any other door on here, so we can't even replace it.
No.
Okay, well, back to cutting. Just find any new blade.
Yep.
I thought we were gonna have to do a grinder the whole way. So.
Well, good thing it rained yesterday a whole lot.
Yeah, it was pretty dry. At least with the sawzall, you know, it's shooting sparks everywhere. Especially considering there's a giant gas tank right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's the reason I didn't want to use it.
Yeah, that was leaking a little bit, so.
Oh, only when it was full. Oh, geez. Yeah, new blade don't mess around.
And that.
Do with it. We can just slide it off this side, hey?
Yep.
Block down.
Well, that happened.
Anything important? Oh, no.
No.
Oh, it's just on its antenna. I'll just flip it back. Fine. If I can, holy.
Oh, poor antenna.
Yeah, perfect spot for it, I guess.
It'll have to be for now.
That thing's heavy. I didn't expect it to weigh that much.
No, it was heavy.
Just lowered the center of gravity on that truck quite a bit. Michelle's gonna start the welder. Just try and get one rotation out of it. No.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not exactly easy.
Are you just sabotaging me?
Yeah, maybe it doesn't choke.
Is the gas still on?
Yeah, I didn't shut it off. It's probably flooded.
Oh.
You thinking? Yeah. Old Ford pushrod works pretty good. It even has like a centering thing action with the ball.
On the other side?
Yep. so pumped about this grinder. Look at this beast. It just sounds good. Like, nothing made today sounds like that. And this thing's probably, I'd love to know how old it is. It's built in Ontario.
Well, if you find like a product number on it, we can probably Google it.
Yeah, serial number 28848. Real long serial number.
Yeah.
Hard to see the outline. Holy, these ones are way.
There we go. We're kind of in the middle of something.
Yeah, we're trying to film here, dog.
Okay, I know. Yes, I love you. Go. You go. Yeah, okay, kisses. Thank you. Go.
Watch out. I don't want this hitting your ears.
Go.
Now all three.
No. Hi, babes. Hi, Patty. Hi, Petey. Hi, Freddie. Hi, pretty girl. Okay, go lie down.
Get out of here.
Go lie down.
Get out of here. Go.
Get.
This will hurt your ears.
Go lie down. Go. Go.
There, easy as that. Now just to drill new holes and put the new mounts on.
All that fun stuff.
Then we'll rip the cab off that truck. So we got the back seat out finally. Somebody created this handy welding box, and they had, well, a mouse nest. But there's a heater in there. It actually runs coolant and heated that box, keep all the welding rods and stuff warm. We found a bunch of other cool stuff. I mean, like this. It's nice snap up. But
Look at that sweet design.
Look at that. Rope and a calf. That's pretty cool. So, too bad it won't fit me. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
And did you see that? Nice wood level. And a bunch of handy stuff. That's a nice switch.
Helmets galore.
Helmets and goggles. Check out them ones.
Oh, those could come in handy for a Halloween costume.
Yeah. And then all the dust. I have like 20 some of these trucks. This is the first one with a mint owner's manual in it. It's like perfect. Pretty neat. I love finding stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And a 1958 Alberta license plate.
It's pretty cool.
I love old license plates. Some spray paint. and a brand new bearing for our baler. Because that auction sale, they had the same baler as us there. So I'm pretty sure that's what it's for. It was the only John Deere thing in the yard. So. And look at that. A beefy Black & Decker drill to match the
grinder.
big grinder. So that's pretty neat. And yeah, also found some brand new grinding discs. Yeah, a bunch of brand new grinding discs. There's like 7-inch ones too, and even a chop saw disc, copper coat, and this sweet brass hammer. That's a nice hammer. Excited about that. I don't have a brass hammer. So.
And then a bunch of welding rods.
Like, yeah, a ton of welding rods. They're pretty rough though. I don't know if they'll.
Oh, a U-joint?
Well, they'll probably work. Oh, I didn't even notice them when I pulled them out. Brand new U-joints for something.
Oh, they're pretty beefy.
Yeah, it's a big one. What's the number on it? Ooh. 200, 4,400. I don't know.
That one looks a little more.
This is probably for this truck. No, it's too big of cups.
That's what he's never said.
964. I don't know what that's for. An egg toe? Interesting, but yeah. Look at them.
Oh, wow. They're almost Angus's style. We should give them to him.
Yeah, should. But yeah, now we're going to start on doing cab mounts. Well, I guess we'll work in the engine bay first, drain the coolant.
Good call.
Then we'll undo some cab mounts and
get this thing off.
Yank this thing off. Try and get it on there today. Well, mostly on there today. Yeah, I think we got everything unhooked. We'll find out when we pull on it.
We will soon see.
There's usually one or two things a guy misses, but hopefully not this time.
Let's give her.
We didn't forget anything on the 72 cab. Did we?
No, but that was also like 6 hours ago. Yeah. What about the shifter?
Oh, yeah. Shifter is our problem.
Why did you think of that 5 seconds ago?
Sorry.
Oh, that's gotta go. We gotta just drop it down again.
That's the shock I was trying to pull on over there.
Oh.
The interceptor.
Oh.
That's why I was pulling the cab that way.
No, that makes sense. Well, I mean, that was in rough shape anyways, so.
Oh, I got a new set of fenders for it.
Ship for not remembering that.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, last one we did was an automatic, so.
Right. But I even mentioned it then.
Yeah, I know. You thought of it then when you were pulling the cab on the auto.
Not on the manual.
And it does like match perfectly with the.
It does. The color matches really well. We're just too far back.
Yeah, we gotta
go your way.
Well, it's gotta come forward too. 4 inches, 3 inches. That's not bad.
No, they clear.
That doesn't look terrible. Do we have any room? Yeah, there's an inch between that head and the firewall, so maybe we can squeak it a little farther ahead, but it's sitting pretty good there though.
It is.
That doesn't look terrible. I could live with that.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I'll let it down, we'll unhook her.
Come here, Patty. Go there.
I can't even believe that. Like the color is exactly
matches
the same.
Perfect. It's crazy.
It's identical. It's crazy. There, we officially got the Argo swapped onto the Raptor. It looks so much better. I know there's going to be people out there that are going to hate this, but too bad, it's my truck. Somebody else should have bought it, I guess.
The sticker says certified different on the back. So.
Yeah. It is certified different.
It is definitely different now. Definitely different. But yeah, no, to just... We're going to have to move the rear mounts forward a little bit and attach our front ones. We just wanted to set it down to see, make sure they're in the right spot. Oh, slam the throttle kit in Oh, and another thing I want to see, is the brake master the same? That's so lucky. The trucks are only 1 year apart though, so.
Which is hard to believe.
Yeah. It's weird, we got the last year of the swept line and the first year of those turds.
Still technically a resto mod. Put an old cab on.
Yeah.
So. We'll weld a plate on top, cut that out, we'll weld a plate on top of there.
Yeah, we hacked the sleeper off because that was useless and horrible for viewing.
Yeah.
You couldn't see the vehicle you're hauling very well at all, so I want to be able to see everything when I'm driving. So we'll never use that sleeper. That was disgusting. Should have never ever been gone in again. Plus the whole floor is rusted right out. So we're gonna cut this out, frame in a new spot, and plate this over top so this cabinet will be higher in the bottom. Yeah. right level with the bottom of the back window, which is perfect. It's gonna be nice to be able to actually use the back window. What else are we gonna do? Mosquitoes. Yeah, that's it for now. There's a lot of work to get done before it's running and driving again, but yeah, one thing we should show is how terrible that old cab was. We never showed the inside. Showed the outside and how it was sagged in the front. But the floor is completely gone under the seats. You should lift that carpet and show the big hole that I patched before we left. It was just like your foot would just go right through it.
There's nothing.
The worst part that was super hard to fix is all of this. There's just nothing up in there. Behind that Gorilla Tape is just rust and nightmares of mouse nests and stuff. So yeah, and like the doors rotted right apart. All of them are starting to do that. Yeah. Just rust shower inside. And for us, since we brought it into Canada, it's a whole nightmare to deal with the inspection process and all that for a vehicle that came from the States. But this truck was an Alberta registered truck, so now we're good to go. Makes it way easier. So then we have a cab we're going to put on this. Just make it a regular cab. The welding truck doesn't need to be a crew cab. Then we're going to move the welder right here so we actually have deck space. I guess we could show that. That's the next body swap we're going to do. Put the 69
Another Argo.
Yeah, hey, it is another Argo. Custom though.
Custom. Ooh, yeah. Fancy schmancy.
Pretty fancy. It's got the white roof and the trim. But yeah, it's pretty solid-ish. It's good enough. But I think it's the only cab we have that will work without a whole lot of, it'll just drop right on them.
Yeah.
Because they changed the clutch linkages in 69. They went to an actual mechanical. 68's had a hydraulic. So we need a 69 and up for that thing. And the only things, I think that's the only one we have that we can steal the cab from.
Yeah.
Other than the other crew cab.
No.
No, it's not worth putting that back on.
No, it's not.
Yeah. That'll do it for this one. Oh, just look at it. This looks so much better now. And it was neat. The guy messaged me today while we were working on this, and he owned it in the 80s. And he had a bunch of information. He's the one that painted it that color. Did a bunch of work to it. He also drove all the way from Ohio down to, where was it? Gainesville, Florida or something? Somewhere in Florida. He drove a car down and then loaded it and drove it all the way home. Same thing we did, so it was kind of neat. It was cool to hear. He's trying to find some old pictures of it before it was painted, so hopefully he comes up with those because I really want to see that. Yeah, there'll be more to come on this. Next video, we're going to be driving it, so thanks for watching.